Hello stampers and crafters, this is Kevon from ktstamps.com, creating cards for you. And this is pre-recorded, and I have a very important thing I have to go to tomorrow. Excuse me, so I won't be able to record at the proper time. So this is a fabulous Throw the Dice Thursday. So I am just going to go through my projects that I have with you today. Before I get to that, I just want to remind you guys that the catalogs are going away. So when it comes to our annual catalog, May 5th will be the last day that you can order anything from this catalog. And then we have a new catalog coming out. We also will lose this catalog, which is just absolutely been a fabulous catalog. So I want to make sure that you guys get the opportunity to order if you need to. All right. So without further ado, we're going to get ourselves going. I don't think I used brights, but you know what? That's just fine. I'm just going to go with it. And I did not bring over the paper that I used for this, but this is part of the Impressions Abloom. I did use this I Appreciate You very much. And on this one, I also use the Thank You. So now this is going to be the card we're making. And I'm grabbing well, I thought I was grabbing well, I'll just kind of use oh, here it is. Woohoo! Like Suzanne Camfield would say, found it! So, we are using this fabulous Floral Delight designer series paper. Love this. So, all I did was that I used these two different designer series paper. Then I also used this, and again, it's all part of the suite, and that is the Floral Gingham Vellum. And all I did on this was I cut out a flower. That's it. And I have leaves. So those are the two things that I used for it. So today we are going to use the Stylish Shapes, and I think I use the 1, 2, 3, third biggest. I want to make sure that I check this out. Yep, the third biggest is what I used to make these shapes. And I just cut all of them. That's all I did. 2 and 2. All right, so that is it. I love this. This is just such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful card. I really like the way that it turned out. I also have some Dotto, so it's removable tape, so we can move it in and out, and I'm going to do that so I have everything in the proper placement. All right, so that's the card. As you can see, they're not over the top, but they're over the top, I thought, for me, looking for a friendship card. And I believe a thank you and a friendship card can be the same thing. My punches, I am using the dies. Blending, I don't have much blending here. So anyway, that's what we're going to do today. So let's go ahead. Again, everything that you need will be on my my website. This is what the inside looks like. It's just such a beautiful card. I just really like the way that it turned out. All right, so I am just going to find my bone folder, give this a good crease. This is the Designer Series paper, white, and I think it is crushed curry. And this is crushed curry, and it's going to fit on the front, but we're not going to put it on yet. All right, so the big thing we're going to do is, I'll do exactly what I did up here. We are just going to put these, let me see, I'm going to go ahead and just start. All this is it's removable. So I'm just going to press it down, find out exactly where it belongs, and then I will use my tape to secure it. And that's all I'm doing, is that we're just going through this. And at the same time, I'm making sure that we have enough room at the bottom. So I need to bring some of this up just a little bit more. And this needs to be up a little bit more. And then this will fit down below. So that's what I'm looking at for mine. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, we're going to hold on that, but I'm going to bring in my tape, and all I'm going to do is take this off, and I'm just putting this back on. And I'm trying to get it even with this and even with the side over here. That's all I'm doing. And let me see if I can raise it just a little bit. There we go, that's a little bit better. It was a little crooked, so that's why I did that. I get on camera and all of a sudden I forgot to bring my water and I'm having a coughing fit. There we go. Excuse me. When you put them on right away, please make sure that you don't give them a good press, because you may need to take them off. Once you got everything in place, then you can go ahead and press hard. And then I am just putting this down at the bottom. And again, I just use this stamp set, and I put this and so very much on the same long stamp or long block. Okay, so now we're just going to press it down. All right, and then of course, as soon as I did that, I see that this corner down here is wrong. And can you see how it's right on top of each other? So I need to just bring it up just a little bit. Okay, good enough. Good enough for me. All right, so here we go. We're going to adhere this to the card base. we're going to take our white piece, our white ribbon, and this ribbon is woven ribbon. I do have to say it's very nice to work with. And we are just going to put this, I hope, right over top. We're covering up the seam is what we're doing. And then we're just going to press it down. Then I'm just going to make a little bit bigger of a bow. There we go. And then I'm just going to cut the edges. And I'm just going to put it on right here. I'm going to kind of bring both of these up just a little bit so it won't cover up my I appreciate you. I'm going to put 2 of these on. One a little bit higher, one a little bit lower. And I'm going to stick those right in the middle. And then one other thing I want to do is I want to bring in my, oh, this is good enough. I want to bring this in and put this right underneath here. So then it stays. I just put a glue dot in the middle down below. So that's what we have so far. And then we are going to bring in our circles, and the circles also came from the shapes, the stylish shapes. And I think, yes, they are number 3 from the end and number 4. So 4 is the white and 3 is the, this may be Daffodil Delight. And then I am just going to take the backing off. Hopefully it doesn't track all the way through my house. And as you can see, when I stamped this a little more to the right side, so I'm able to put a flower in the left side. I'm going to stick this right in the middle of all the squares. Take off my little glue dot. And I did this on the wrong side. Okay, so what we're gonna do right now is that I need to do a little bit of surgery. So I need to bring this in. I need to bring my snips in if I can find them. There they are. And because I put this on the wrong side, I need to cut out a flower really quick. And I'm going to need to go and get a gem to put in the middle. And all I'm doing is following the outline the best that I can. Kind of rushing because this was like an absolute, I would classify it, bonehead mistake on my part. And all I'm doing is that I am the one that is turning the flower. I'm not having the scissors do everything. It's done by me. All right, so now we are going to match this up as soon as of course, I went wild and threw that cute little one away. What happened to that? All right, guys, I need your help. I do not know where that went to. I have this. If you could see my stamp room right now, you would know what I am talking about. It is one big old mess. Okay. Well, maybe what I'm going to do is just stick that down there. And I'm just trying to find some little ones. And if I ever find the other one, I'll add it down too. That is, you know, don't you wonder where some of these go? There we go. So I'm going to put that down. I am running over to grab some, just going to grab a pearl. So these are the Iridescent Pearl Basics. So I'm just going to grab a big one and put that in the center. So this cute little 5-minute card has taken 30 minutes. There we go. So that's what that looks like now. All right. Well, thank you for putting up with me as far as that goes. So that's our first card. And now our second card looks like this. All right, so on this one, I used the Gorgeous Grape. This is done with Spotlight on Nature. I used this die right here, second one, with the little leaves, flowers at the top. This comes from our paper pumpkin. And I tell you, this paper pumpkin is to die for. Oh my God. So, what we have here is that we have this beautiful abstract with gold marbled in there. We also have this without the gold marble, and then we have this beautiful pool party, and I don't know if it's petunia pop or berry burst. I feel like it's berry burst. So I just said we need to do some stuff with this. So this is an alternative to the to our paper pumpkin. Now, on the inside, I just have hugs, and this comes with, the hugs comes with set, and then it also has the little butterflies, so I just put those on the inside. This comes from the Nature Spotlight on Nature. I did the gold. I embossed it in gold and used Versamark because I just really liked the way that it looked. So that's what I did with this. So let's get ourselves going. So right now we are going to put around some of the beautiful pumpkin pie, or excuse me, peach pie ribbon. Gets stuck because I've cut it, but I will be showing you how to make these fabulous, fabulous little ribbon stoppers. Love these. So I'm just going to put tape down. This is going to go a little bit closer. Let me see. I want this on the top, a little bit closer towards the bottom. It might be longer than I thought. Okay, and then we're just going to add some tape over that and put this down on the base. We are then going to bring in our fabulous focal point, and I'm just going to outline this. And this is wearing out just a little bit. And the leaves then will be in Pool Party. Let me see if I can get just a little darker on this. And all I'm doing is coloring on the inside. All right, and that is with my light. Now my darker, I think I'm gonna go with pen. I need to get some more of this. I just ordered but I didn't order this one. So now all I'm doing is doing the stems, and now I'm just going to go ahead and outline the outside of the leaf. And you're going to be able to see how beautiful that works. All right, and now all I'm going to do is give it some dark marks. So there is my Pool Party. It's not as dark on the back side as I would like. All right, so now this is our light. Oh, this is dark. This is our light Highland Heather. And all I'm doing is coloring within the lines. And then I'm going to come back in with the dark and give it a little more dimension and have some different layers that you can add to it. So now all I'm going to do is outline. All right, and find the bigger lines on the inside. And then I'm going to go back in with the light and blend them all together. And that just adds dimension to it. All right, so now we're going to go back in with the flare part and just kind of color it together. And remember, both of them will dry lighter. There we go. And that was a little bit better as far as blending goes. And again, this will be just a little bit lighter when it finally dries. All right, let's see. I'm just putting some dimensions on this, and I'm going to put more than expect. This one didn't come off. I have not done a very good job of. Here's my bone folder. Kind of rubbing this in. Sometimes you have to go back a second time and rub it. And you can see that I've just used labels. And I am adding just a few more than I need. But I want to make sure that this, I think I'm getting carried away, but hey, sometimes you're in the moment and in the groove. There we go. I'm done. So we're going to go ahead and put this on. And I'm putting it more towards the left side. And then I am bringing in my ribbon again. And I am just going to give it a beautiful little knot at the bottom. And I think all of these colors are just so absolutely beautiful. It just, oh God, I love this paper pumpkin. So much so that I ordered 2 this month. Whoa, I'm not a big 2 person. But you know, I love kits because they go together really easily. You gotta love the kits. So now from here, all I'm doing is coming back in and I am giving it just the flowers some color. And you can see it shine. Here, this is just a little bit, it's been set in its ways, and then you also have the beautiful shine from the butterfly. From here then, I am just bringing in my these have not wanted to come off. I did the bottom, I didn't do the top. And we are going to do one, I might as well just take And we're just going to put this on. And that's our card with just a couple of these fabulous purple fine shimmer gems. And we are going to go with the Berry Burst. I love these. These are just so beautiful. So we're going to use all the big ones. I'm going to put this one over here. Come on, baby. And this one in the corner. And then we got our cards finished for today. So here's our 2 cards that we completed today. I think they're absolutely beautiful. And I didn't use all the colors that we were supposed to use because, you know, sometimes you just do your best. But it's nice enough that I think anybody would love to receive these cards. So I thank you so very much for being here with me today. If you are on Facebook, give me a great big like, and if you have these and you find something that you think I would really like or that you just want to be a part of, hey, go ahead and post it on my Facebook. Love that. And if you are someone on YouTube, give me a shout out. Come on, subscribe to me. Enjoy the fact that I absolutely love creating cards for you. So that's all I do it for. So I hope you got pictures of those. So we're going to get ready for our next time. And I'm going to just go ahead and mix these up really fast. Get you guys out of here. It's going to be DSP foil, etc. Texture, masculine, brights, and embossing. So that's what we have again for next time. So you guys, my name is Kevon. I'm at ktstamps.com. That's where you will also find all the measurements that you need for the cards that we created today. And my motto is creating cards for you. Thank you so very much. Have a great weekend. Take care. Bye, guys.